Hey, welcome back to the Nets, the home of unbiased views. Before we go anywhere, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That would help me a lot. Uh, so this is where we talk about cricket. Now I know quite a few games happening around, but I think India is still celebrating the aftermath of that amazing victory we have just had in Australia, and the players have returned back home. And they have had the grand reception that we had always anticipated and expected after the performance that they had given in Australia. So there were some pictures that came up from the hometown of Washington Sundar and Shardul Thakur and Natarajan and Ajinkya Rahane. So the list just keeps going on. It was just brilliant the way these guys were received at the airport and when they got back home, and rightly so. But one of the things that is definitely worth mentioning is Ajinkya Rahane and the beautiful gesture that he did about not cutting the cake with the picture of a kangaroo on top of it. That was amazing. That was more like, showing the world that yes, we beat Australia. Yes, we always like to be one up over the opponents, but we cannot really stoop down low. It is at the end of the day a game of respect and a gentleman's game. So kudos to Ajinkya Rahane, especially after the kind of treatment that we have had in Australia. But nonetheless, he has shown his class and brilliant, brilliant, brilliant gesture. So with that being said, let's jump into Bangladesh versus West Indies. So as it stands right now, the series is 2-zip. It was expected considering West Indies did not really send their full team squad, a full ODI squad. I think this is a mistake by West Indies considering the T20 World Cup is less than 9 months away. So why would you not send your best squad is beyond me. But it seems like West Indies cricket is going backwards. That being said, um, nothing taking nothing away from Bangladesh. Shakib Al Hasan is back again to doing what he does best. 62 runs in 2 innings, and I think the next one would be Tamim Iqbal with 94. He is the top scorer currently. Shakib definitely for 7 wickets as well. He is heading the charts there. The third one day gets played today, and I think it's going to again be a 3-0 whitewash. So kudos to Bangladesh for that. Moving on to the amazing test match happening in Sri Lanka and England. So Sri Lanka showed a fight in the second inning of the first test, and ultimately they did lose by 7 wickets, but at least they made England bat again, which was pretty good. And that, I think, that confidence has pushed them in this first test where they put up like 360 odd in the first inning, and England was 96 for 2 as the day ended, of which Sri Lanka was able to get the openers pretty quick, but Joe Root once again decides to hang in there, and he has the day close yesterday at stumps. He was at 67. I won't be surprised if Root gets another century, but I hope Sri Lanka fights back. It is always nice to see a good test match happening. Um, that being said, around the cusp is around the just as we turn around this week, South Africa and Pakistan will have their first test match as well. I think the matches are played in Rawalpindi, so it's going to be another exciting game. I hope it's a good game of cricket. I mean, I wouldn't say I want Pakistan to win. I want South Africa to win. I just want a good game of cricket. So let's just hope both teams show fight. Speaking of which, now the third and the big topic now is IPL and the draft that has happened in recent times. More and more teams have started investing in Indian youth, and this is what this victory has done to Indian cricket. So if you realize, big names being released. Sanju Samson, just to say, Sanju Samson is now the captain of Rajasthan Royals. They did let go Steve Smith. Aaron Finch was let go. There were quite a few other big names. I think from what we have heard, Dwayne Bravo has also been let go by Chennai. And this is an amazing turnaround. So this is what I mean when I say that this monumental test victory is going to act wonders for India and world cricket in the near future. India was not even aware of the kind of talent that they were sitting on when before this last series that we have played, and it's just going to take us from strength to strength. This is what I hope. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope more and more teams start playing the Indian Premier League the way it has to be played, more and more investment on an Indian core, and then we buy and keep circling the overseas players. So I'm excited for that, and I'll probably do another show with that, just on that. Um, the team for England, English team for India has been announced, so that is pretty a little bit surprising, I would say, but nonetheless, I know. I mean, England is a champion team as well, and I think they will have a little bit of they will act as a better opponent than Australia in Australia. And the reason for that being the whole concept of being world champions will be backing them. The confidence that they bring along with that will be something that they look forward to. And yes, their openers haven't really performed in Sri Lanka, but I do not see England having any backup openers that are traveling to India. I also saw that Butler is going to fly back after the first test, and then maybe the next keeper that they have is Ben Fowkes and maybe Bairstow. Now Bairstow, we all know, is a little bit susceptible to spin, so that will be something that we can watch closely. Uh, on the other hand, they will definitely miss Mark Wood and Sam Curran. Sam Curran was a surprise for me, considering he's able to swing the white ball in IPL as well. So that was a little bit of a surprise that he was left out. But then again, I'm pretty sure England has tons and tons of all rounders that can come in and add value to their team. So again, a series that I would love to keep a close eye on. I hope India does well, but I am again expecting a good fight from England. And last but not the least, a special mention of James Anderson, who seems to be aging backwards. 600 wickets was what he had done. Now it's the 30th 5 wicket haul. Kudos to him. He's doing that in a subcontinent condition where the new ball doesn't do much. 6 for 40 in the first innings. Definitely, definitely, definitely a legend. As many times as we mentioned, it's not worth it. Just the fact that a man has played these many test matches is commendable. The body doesn't hold up that long. So uh, definitely looking forward to that battle as well. And last but not the least, the news was out that the Chennai test match, both the test matches in Chennai, will be played behind closed doors. No spectators allowed. So with that being said, I guess that's all that I have for today. One big massive announcement. I will be joining on podcast. I have got everything ready. So within this week, I am sure that the podcast will be coming out. And I am excited for that. So I will see you guys shortly. And before we go, if you have come this far, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you like this show, let me know. If you don't like this show, let me know as well. I would be glad to improve my content. That's all that I have for today. Have a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy wherever you are. Thank you.